data. Draw an ellipse with 125 mm and 75 mm as major and minor axis by arc of circle method. This is the second method of drawing ellipse.
Picked up this method, that is arcs of circles method. The dimension of the ellipse is going to be same, that is 125 mm as major axis and 75 mm as minor axis. Okay, so let us start by drawing the major and minor axis of this ellipse. All right, so initially we'll start off by drawing this sort of what you call horizontal line, which is known as the major axis. So this is the major axis. I'll write uh, A and B at the two extreme points. This is A and this is B. All right, and then let us draw the minor axis. So the overall length of this minor axis is 75 millimeters. So half of the minor axis will be above this line, whereas the remaining half will be below this line. Okay, so half will be above, that is half of 75 is 37.5, right? And then half is going to be below. So this is again going to be say 37.5. All right. Now guys, let us name these points as C and D, the extremes of minor axis C, and this over here is D. Now, all right. Now guys, you can see now that this method, we need to incorporate a few more important points in the name of focus. All right. So what we need to do is we need to take C as center and put an arc over here, which is going to be half of the major axis. So half of major axis is going to be OA or OB. Okay. You need to keep your compass or your rounders over here. All right. Then take C as center, put an arc over here and put an arc over here for getting the value, for locating precisely F1 and F2. And it should look something like this. I'll tell you how. You need to take an arc, all right, with C as center. Okay. And then with half of major axis, so that's half of major axis, this is going to be an arc. All right, then again we need to take an arc. Okay, and this is going to be again half of major axis, 62.5. Then again we need to put an arc. So this intersection with this horizontal line is what you call F1. So I'll write over here F1. Let me do this again, F1. And this over here is precisely what I'll call as F2. The next thing, guys, the next thing to do is to the right of focus, we need to place 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. All of these points will be equally spaced and 1 centimeter apart. All right. So please look at this carefully. I'll be putting 3 arcs. One centimeter. So that's a 1 centimeter arc. All right. Now I'll shorten the length of this arc. I don't want it to be big. Well, you guys can perform this pretty well on your drawing sheets. Now, again, this is going to be point number 2, and this one over here is going to be point 3. So we have 3 points, point 3. All right. Now, the next thing to do is to find those points which is going to lie on the ellipse. All right. And for doing so, there is a very simple method. You need to take an arc starting from A till 1. Okay. So let us see how much this arc length is. Then I'll do it accordingly. This is somewhere around 22.5. All right. So you guys just need to keep your compass, one leg of your compass around over here, whereas the other leg will be over here. Okay. So so I'll put an arc. That's it. Again, taking F1 as center, and I'll again put an arc below. Then again, taking F2 as center, I'll put an arc above. Then again F2 as center, I'll put an arc below. So I need to put up 4 arcs. And finally, it should look something like this. Okay, guys, the next thing to do is take an arc of radius 1b. All right, then taking F1 as center, you need to cut these two arcs. Already put arcs, and then as F2 as center, we need to cut these two arcs also. Okay, so finally we're gonna have 4 points in 4 different quarters of the ellipse. All right, so let us take an arc from 1 to B, from 1 to B. So this arc is somewhere having a length of 102.5. So arc center, taking F2 as center, 102.5. So that's the arc of what I was talking about. That's the arc, right? Um, that's it. Now, again, we need to take F1 as center, and again, I need to put an arc. That's it. So, guys, now you can see we have 4 different points, 4 quarters of the ellipse. All right. Now, the next thing, we need to repeat this process over and over again for points 2 and points 3. Now, the next arc that I'm going to take is for A2. I'm going to put those arcs taking F1 and F2 as centers. So let us see. A2. So this is working out as 32.5. So I need to take F1 as center, then put an arc of 32.5 over here and over here. All right. That's exactly what I was talking about. Then again, with F1 as center, and we need to put an arc of 32.5. This is our arc. Okay, that's our arc, right? Well, same thing has to be done taking F2 as center. I'm going to just mirror these points. That's it. All right. Now, in order, we have now successfully put up 4 arcs. In order to find points, we need to cut these 4 arcs. And for cutting these 4 arcs, we need to take an arc of radius 2 to B. All right. Radius 2 to B first. So let us check how much this length is. Okay, this is 92.5. All right, you guys need to keep your rounders over here, 2 legs of your rounders over here, then take F2 as center, cut these arcs, then again take F1 as center, cut this arc over here, and this will cut somewhere here. All right, let, let me check this one once again. This is um, 92.5. All right, now, first of all, we have this F1 as center, 92.5. This way, this way. Very nice. So that's it. Again, we'll take F2 as center, and now we're gonna take an arc of radius 92.5 or 2b for that matter. So this is the arc. All right.
पापा गली ने मास्क क्यों पहना?
That's it, guys. Now you must have got a brief idea as to how to go about your task. You can repeat the same process for point 3. You're going to have a point over here, over here, over here, and finally here. Okay, and finally you need to join all these points with the help of a smooth curve. You can make use of a what you call a French curve, or I usually recommend students to exhibit their artistry skills, okay, by joining these points with the help of a smooth curve freehand. All right, and finally it should look something like this. So this is what you call an ellipse construction with the help of arcs of circles method. So guys, that
as discussed in the video. Let's once again we go in the detail. I just give the data once again. Draw an ellipse with 125 mm and 75 mm as major and minor. So first of all, what you have to do? You have to just draw first major axis, which is considered horizontal line, that is 125 mm. Same way, the another line that is 75 mm, which is vertical line, but it must be passed from the center of the 125. Okay, so I am getting two lines. One is the 125 mm, mention the name AB, and another line it is considered as CD. Now yeah, and the center point is known as a O. Now AO or BO is your radius. Either AO or BO is your radius, and center is C, and arc in on AB line. So you are getting two focus F1 and FT, F1 and F2. I repeat, either radius is AO or OB, and center is C, and arc on AB axis. So we are getting the focus, that is the name is F1 and F2. Now between F1 and O, mention the points 1, 2, 3. It's up to you. If you want to require, or if you require the higher accuracy, then you go up to 4 also. So you may divide in equal number of part F1O. Okay. With send now, yes, they may divide in 3 number of part. If you want to divide in 4, then it's up to you. So you may divide in the 3 also or 4 also. Now your radius, remember now, your radius is A21. First time it may be A21. Every time, I repeat, every time your focus first time is F1 and second time F2. So initially, if the radius is A21, take center as F1 and arc on above and below side. Same radius, just change the center. Center is F2, arc on above and below side. Now radius is A22. Center is F1, arc on above and below side, and center is F2 and same arc A22 simultaneously for A3. Okay, so we are getting 1, 2, 3 arc in second quadrant, 1, 2, 3 arc in third quadrant, and simultaneously on first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. If we are select the 3 point. Now from point B, take B1 as a radius, and F2 is your center. So it may be mesh on first one circle, the circle which we are drawn on for A1 size. So from B1, F2 is center, and it may be intermesh, or it may be mesh on first circle, means A1 वाले circle में mesh होगा. Same way from B2 to F2 is center, and once again for second circle, and same way from B3 same way F2 is the center and arc on third circle. Same thing you have to repeat for F1 circle, where once again B1 is the radius and F1 is the circle. So it may be pass or it may be mesh on first circle. B2 is the radius, and F1 is the center every time, and same for the third. So you are getting the meshing portion as you seen at here, like this. Okay, now yes, after end of this, join all the points. You have to draw the ellipse. So it should be a smooth curve. If possible, you have to draw with the French curve, or you may draw with the freehand sketch, but it must be passed from the A, C, B, and D. Okay, it must be a smooth curve. Do not repeat the line whichever you are drawn initially. Okay, so you are finishing one line and then just draw the smooth curve. Now one thing is remaining, that is drawing how to draw the tangent and normal. That I can discuss right now. Mark the given point M on the curve. Mention any one point. If right now I can mention the M point and here. Now join the point M with the focus F1 and F2. Draw the line N and dash which passing from point M such that it may be bisect the angle. What we have to do? We are getting one point M. M, join M with F1 and F2. I just bisect this line. Okay, I just bisect that F1 M F2 line with NN dash. So NN dash is my normal, and from M point I just draw the perpendicular line from NN dash, that is my tangent TT dash. So NN dash and TT dash are considered as your normal and tangent. I just trying to show you normal and tangent of arc of circle method. Yeah, you can see here I am taking one random point M on the ellipse. After that I join M with focus F1 and F2. Then I bisect that F1 M F2 and the name mentioned by N and N dash. After mention N and dash, I just join that line and from point M draw the perpendicular line from point M. It is TT dash is our tangent and NN dash is our normal.